eyes without asking, through curtains thin with light. The night leaves quietly behind me, like a dream that stayed polite. Nothing rushes into motion, every sound knows where to land. Even air feels satisfied, resting softly on my hands. This is the calm after spring, where the heart no longer runs. All the waiting turns to breathing as the day becomes begun. Footsteps find their natural pace, thoughts no longer chase the past. What was fragile now feels steady, like a moment built to last. I don't need to name the feeling, it has learned my shape by now. Peace settles into living without asking me for vows. This is the calm after spring, where the world feels gently clear. Every color stays a little longer than it did last year. Endings aren't a closing door, they're a window left ajar, letting light continue in exactly as we are. This is the calm after spring, morning holds what came to be. All the seasons breathe together and remain quietly with me. The moment pauses where we stand, as if the clock forgot its role. Light settles gently on the street, and everything feels whole. Nothing asks us to be quick, no direction pulls us through. Every breath arrives on time, just to stay a little too. Leaves in a stop time fall into colors made of smiles. The world learns how to bloom again by laughing for a while. Faces soften in the air, shadows lose their sharper lines. Every sound becomes a place where warmth decides to shine. What we carry starts to lift without needing to be said. Joy appears in simple shapes where the heart is gently led. Leaves in a stop time turn as the day forgets to run. Petals paint the space between us till the light feels softly done. Happiness isn't loud or fast, is what you found. Leaves in a stop time stay, coloring the world we're in, with a smile that teaches flowers how to bloom from within. Something drifts from far away, riding softly through the air, like a scent I can't remember, yet it finds me standing there. The day feels lighter than before, steps no longer touch the ground, every breath with meaning, even silence shifts its sound. Growing at winter's end, I feel it moving close on a breeze that carries promise of what my heart almost knows. To learn my name, nothing asks me to be ready, still and changing all the same. Code releases what it held, hands begin to open wide. What was distant feels inviting as the air tears to my side. Growing at winter's end, I follow where it goes, like a whisper turning warmer in a wind that gently slows. Not a leap, just quiet motion, not a call but something near. Hope arrives without announcing, only felt but always clear. Growing at winter's end, I let the moment stay on a breeze that smells like flowers, leading me toward the day. I trace the frost along the glass, breathing out a fragile wish, like calling flowers by their names. I wait for spring I've never touched. The night stands still in pale white light, seconds fall like silent snow. Every breath leans toward tomorrow, though the way is all I know. Past the white night I stay awake, calling spring beyond the frame. Through the quiet of the keeps softly calling back. Morning hints begin to form in the corners of the room. Shadows loosen what they held. Time learns how to gently move. Cold releases its last word. Air begins to change its tone. What was distant feels nearer, even standing here alone. Past the white night I slowly stand with the promise in my eyes. Like a seed beneath the silence, learning how to rise in life. If waiting has a heartbeat, it's warmer than before. Not enough to break the winter, just enough to open doors. Past the white night, day arrives on the glass where dreams remain. I speak spring like naming flowers, and the world feels close again. I awake before the daylight speaks, with quiet hope inside my chest. Each morning feels like standing close to something I have yet to touch. Time moves softer than it did. Every second knows your name. Even air feels slightly warmer when I breathe it in again. Where the snow melts I stay awake, with open eyes and open days. Like flowers waiting to be called, my heart leans forward anyway. The clock forgets to rush me now. Steps feel lighter on the floor. Every thought is dressed in color I've been saving just for you. Days arrive with gentle signs. Simple things begin to glow. I collect these quiet moments, like a promise starting slow. Where the snow melts, morning waits, with a smile I can't explain. Each sunrise feels like meeting you before I even say your name. If excitement has a sound, it's the hush before hello. Not a shout, but something tender growing where the cold let go. Where the snow melts, I open my eyes. Every day already new, like a flower waking early just to feel its way. to you. I stand by the window once again, watching mountains fade in gray. The day moves quietly around me while my feet decide to stay. Cold air brushes my face, leaves a mark I do not hide. Every breath becomes a reason just to remain on this side. At the edge of cold I'm breathing, holding still against the view. Even when my cheeks are frozen, I stay here waiting through. Clouds drift slowly past the glass, carrying the weight of time. Nothing moves the way I want it, yet I'm steady in this line. Wind remembers where it's been, touches skin, then slips away. I let silence do the talking in the things I cannot say. At the edge of cold I linger, with my hands inside my coat. Every second feels intentional, like a carefully held note. Waiting isn't standing still, it's a breath you choose to take. Not a step toward tomorrow, just the strength not to break. At the edge of cold I'm breathing, facing hills that won't reply. Even as the wind goes through me, this is how I stay alive. I carry something light with me, invisible but always near. It moves ahead of every step, like warmth I choose to keep. Where I walk the air responds, shifting softly as I go. Even empty spaces listen when my breathing starts to glow. The spring I left in the snow travels quietly with me, like a scent that holds tomorrow in the way I choose to be. Every place I pass becomes slightly different than before. not by force or grand design, just by opening a door. Hope doesn't ask for reason, and it arrives without a sound, turning ordinary moments into ground where life is found. The spring I left in the snow finds a home in every mile. I deliver it in fragments, in a pause, a look, a smile. Living isn't standing still, it's what you leave behind. A trace of warmth, a gentle signal for the hearts you'll never find. The spring I left in the snow moves wherever I may go, has a fragrance carrying hope through the world I choose to grow. As if it's something new to learn. Cold light rests upon my hands, still I feel the pages turn. Every color asks my focus, every shade begins to speak. Like the first time naming flowers, I listen before I breathe. There is green inside the cold, starting quietly in place. Not a rush, but an intention written gently on my face. Steps feel softer on the ground, morning hums without a sound. What I once walked past unnoticed now feels patiently profound. I collect these fragile signs, let them settle one by one. Each small name I learn by heart marks the way the season comes. In this season still and chill, life prepares a different view. What was hidden shows its edges, teaching me what growth can do. Beginnings don't arrive in noise, they appear when you attend. Like remembering a language you once knew but couldn't spend. So I start the spring from here with each word I choose to say, learning green against the cold until warmth becomes my way. My way. loosens its frozen edge across the open air. Shadows sway instead of stand as warmth begins to share. Every smile creates a ripple moving freely through the day. Even silence starts to shimmer in a softer kind of way. When cold light softens, we begin to move in time. Laughing waves across the morning as the season learns to shine. Steps turn playful on the ground, rhythms form without a plan. Every corner fills with motion like the start of something grand. What was still begins to sway, what was quiet finds a voice. Joy arrives in gentle circles, not by chance but by choice. When cold light softens, spring unfolds into a dance. Petals follow every laughter in a bright and breathing trance. Celebration doesn't shout, it appears when hearts align. Like a current pulling lightly through the ordinary time. When cold light softens, we are carried as we move in a festival of laughter where the air itself can groove. When my fingers rest upon your hair, the air begins to change its shape. A quiet scent moves toward my chest, like warmth I didn't know I kept. Nothing speaks yet, everything arrives in the space between our breath. Even time leans closer to feel what happens next. A heart blooming through snow feels the season turn inside. With a fragrance touching gently places words could never find. Your presence presence softens every thought that once stayed sharp and still. The world becomes a slower place, obeying how we feel. Cold remembers how to leave without making any sound. What was distant draws a circle where my center now is found. A heart blooming through snow learns a different way to be. Each sensation moves like color, spreading quietly in me. Closeness isn't something loud, it settles where you are, like a touch that carries meaning further than it seems to go. A heart blooming through snow opens where your warmth has been, with a scent that holds me steady and a feeling deep within. Morning arrives without asking, through curtains thin with light. The night leaves quietly behind me, like a dream that stayed polite. Nothing rushes into motion, every sound knows where to land. Even air feels satisfied, resting softly on my hands. This is the calm after spring, where the heart no longer runs. All the waiting turns to breathing as the day becomes begun. Footsteps find their natural pace, thoughts no longer chase the past. What was fragile now feels steady, like a moment built to last. I don't need to name the feeling, it has learned my shape by now. Peace settles into living without asking me for vows. This is the calm after spring, where the world feels gently clear. Every color stays a little longer than it did last year. Endings aren't a closing door, they're a window left ajar, letting light continue in exactly as we are. This is the calm after spring. Morning holds what came to be. All the seasons breathe together and remain quietly with me. Ooh. place where we stand, as if the clock forgot its role. Light settles gently on the street, and everything feels whole. Nothing asks us to be quick, no direction pulls us through. Every breath arrives on time, just to stay a little too. Leaves in a stop time fall into colors made of smiles. The world learns how to bloom again by laughing for a while. Faces soften in the air, shadows lose their sharper lines. Every sound becomes a place where warmth decides to shine. What we carry starts to lift without needing to be said. Joy appears in simple shapes where the heart is gently led. Leaves in a stop time turn as the day forgets to run. Petals paint the space between us till the light feels softly done. Happiness isn't loud or fast, it arrives when we allow. Like a breath you didn't notice until peace is what you found. Leaves in a stop time stay, coloring the world we're in, with a smile that teaches flowers how to bloom from within. Something drifts from far away, riding softly through the air, like a scent I can't remember, yet it finds me standing there. The day feels lighter than before, steps no longer touch the ground. Every breath arrives with meaning, even silence shifts its sound. Growing at winter's end, I feel it moving close on a breeze that carries promise of what my heart almost knows. Shadows thin along the street, colors start to learn my name. Nothing asks me to be ready, still and changing all the same. Code releases what it held, hands begin to open wide. What was distant feels inviting as the air turns to my side. Growing at winter not a call but something near. Hope arrives without announcing, only felt but always clear. Growing at winter's end, I let the moment stay on a breeze that smells like flowers, leading me toward the day. I trace the frost along the glass, breathing out a fragile wish, like calling flowers by their names. I wait for spring I've never touched. The night stands still in pale white light. Seconds fall like silent snow. Every breath leans toward tomorrow, though the way is all I know. Past the white night I stay awake, calling spring beyond the frame. Through the quiet of this window, hope keeps softly calling back. Morning hints begin to form in the corners of the room. Shadows loosen what they held. Time learns how to gently move. Cold releases its last word. Air begins to change its tone. What was distant feels nearer, even standing here alone. Past the white night I slowly stand with the promise in my eyes, like a seed beneath the silence, learning how to rise in life. If waiting has a heartbeat, it's warmer than before. Not enough to break the winter, just enough to open doors. Past the white night, day arrives on the glass where dreams remain. I speak spring like naming flowers, and the world feels close again. I wake before the daylight speaks, with quiet hope inside my chest. Each morning feels like standing close to something I have yet to touch. Time moves softer than it did. Every second knows your name. Even air feels slightly warmer when I breathe it in again. Where the snow melts I stay awake, with open eyes and open days, like flowers waiting to be called. My heart leans forward anyway. The clock forgets to rush me now. Steps feel lighter on the floor. Every thought is dressed in color. I've been saving just for you. Days arrive with gentle signs. Simple things begin to glow. I collect these quiet moments like a promise, starting slow. Where the snow melts more than waits, with a smile I can't explain. Each sunrise feels like meeting you before I even say your name. If excitement has a sound, it's the hush before hello. Not a shout, but something tender growing where the cold let go. Where the snow melts, I open my eyes. Every day already new, like a flower waking early just to feel its way to you. I stand by the window once again, watching mountains fade in gray. The day moves quietly around me while my feet decide to stay. Cold air brushes my face, leaves a mark I do not hide. Every breath becomes a reason just to remain on this side. At the edge of cold I'm breathing, holding still against the view. Even when my cheeks are frozen, I stay here waiting through. Clouds drift slowly past the glass, carrying the weight of time. Nothing moves the way I want it, yet I'm steady in this line. Wind remembers where it's been, touches skin, then slips away. I let silence do the talking in the things I cannot say. At the edge of cold I linger, with my hands inside my coat. Every second feels intentional, like a carefully held note. Waiting isn't standing still, it's a breath you choose to take. Not a step toward tomorrow, just the strength not to break. At the edge of cold I'm breathing, facing hills that won't reply. Even as the wind goes through me, this is how I stay alive. carry something light with me, invisible but always near. It moves ahead of every step, like warmth I choose to keep. Where I walk the air responds, shifting softly as I go. Even empty spaces listen when my breathing starts to glow. The spring I left in the snow travels quietly with me, like a scent that holds tomorrow in the way I choose to be. Every place I pass becomes slightly different than before, not by force or grand design, just by opening a door. Hope doesn't ask for reason, it arrives without a sound, turning ordinary moments into ground where life is found. The spring I left in the snow finds a home in every mile. I deliver it in fragments, in a pause, a look, a smile. Living isn't standing still, it's what you leave behind. A trace of warmth, a gentle signal for the hearts you'll never find. The spring I left in the snow moves wherever I may go, has a fragrance carrying hope through the world I choose to grow. As if it's something new to learn. Cold light rests upon my hands, still I feel the pages turn. Every color asks my focus, every shade begins to speak, like the first time naming flowers. I listen before I breathe. There is green inside the cold, starting quietly in place. Not a rush, but an intention written gently on my face. Steps feel softer on the ground, morning hums without a sound. What I once walked past unnoticed now feels patiently profound. I collect these fragile signs, let them settle one by one. Each small name I learn by heart marks the way the season comes. In this season still and chill, Life prepares a different view. What was hidden shows its edges, teaching me what growth can do. Beginnings don't arrive in noise, they appear when you attend, like remembering a language you once knew but couldn't spell. So I start the spring from here with each word I choose to say, learning green against the cold until warmth becomes my way. My way. Light loosens its frozen edge across the open air. Shadows sway instead of stand as warmth begins to share. Every smile creates a ripple moving freely through the day. Even silence starts to shimmer in a softer kind of way. When cold light softens, we begin to move in time, laughing waves across the morning as the season learns to shine. Steps turn playful on the ground, rhythms form without a plan. Every corner fills with motion like the start of something grand. What was still begins to sway, what was quiet finds a voice. Joy arrives in gentle circles, not by chance but by choice. When cold light softens, spring unfolds into a dance. Petals follow every laughter in a bright and breathing trance. Celebration doesn't shout, it appears when hearts align, like a current pulling lightly through the ordinary time. When cold light softens, we are carried as we move in a festival of laughter where the air itself can grow. change its shape. A quiet scent moves toward my chest, like warmth I didn't know I kept. Nothing speaks yet, everything arrives in the space between our breath. Even time leans closer to feel what happens next. A heart blooming through snow feels the season turn inside. With a fragrance touching gently places words could never find. Your presence softens every thought that once stayed sharp and still. The world becomes a slower place, obeying how we feel. Cold remembers how to leave without making any sound. What was distant draws a circle where my center now is found. A heart blooming through snow learns a different way to be. Each sensation moves like color, spreading quietly in me. Closeness isn't something loud, it settles where you are, like a touch that carries meaning further than it seems to go. A heart blooming through snow opens where your warmth has been. With a scent that holds me steady and a feeling deep within.